It is the 17th of July. It is the start of a fresh week. And the Ukraine war is now entering its most cruel stage, one where the war is reduced to a killing fest. One where the offensive becomes all about maiming soldiers and injuring civilians. In the coming days, the war may hit a sense of stagnancy in terms of land gained or lost, but the death toll, the number of injuries, they will both see a brutal uptick. I'll tell you why. Just look at the weapons flowing in. US President Joe Biden has armed Ukraine with cluster bombs. Ukraine says these bombs will compensate for shell shortages. But cluster bombs are not just shells. There is a reason why they are banned in more than 100 countries, because they kill indiscriminately. Cluster bombs release what's called bomblets. They cause irreparable damage, and guess what? Some of these bombs fail to explode, and they remain a threat for decades. Now, Russia claims it has its own cluster bombs. Putin says his army has a quote-unquote sufficient stockpile of these bombs. In fact, why don't I read out that quote for you? I want to note that in the Russian Federation, there is a sufficient stockpile of different kinds of cluster bombs. We have not used them yet. But of course, if they are used against us, we reserve the right to take reciprocal action. That's Putin for you. Ukraine says it will not use these bombs in Russia, only use them to take back its own territory. But that's where matters become more complicated. What Kyiv claims as its own, Russia says, is now Russian. Donbass, for example. Ukraine wants to employ these weapons against Russian field fortifications in open countryside, areas which are already infested with Russian minefields, areas which will now never be safe for civilians. This is the start to a brutal phase of the war. It is a domino effect waiting for a trigger. Ask yourself this. As Ukraine uses more lethal weapons, will Russia just stand by and watch? Believe you me, it will fire too. It will inflict injuries as well. Biden is providing Ukraine with dual-purpose improved conventional munition, or what's called DPICM. They are designed to be fired from 155mm howitzer cannons. They are much deadlier than a conventional artillery shell. One round of a DPICM spreads 72 submunitions over a significant area. This happened earlier today. A road and rail bridge linking Russia to Crimea was blown up. This bridge is some 19 kilometers long. Blasts were reported before dawn. Moscow blames Kyiv for the blasts. Do you think Moscow won't reciprocate? Don't be surprised if it hits civilian targets. Are Ukraine and Russia taking a page out of this war book? If not directly, then indirectly, they are being pushed in that brutal direction. One defined by blood, by endless humanitarian crises. Earlier today, Russia ended the Black Sea grain deal. Was it the first of the many repercussions for the Crimean Bridge? The two events are not related, says the Kremlin. But do you believe them?
Поэтому ее действие прекращается. Как только российская часть договоренности будет выполнена, российская сторона вернется к реализации этой сделки.
We are entering a phase much like World War I, where the Western Front remained mostly static. But each side tried killing as many men from the enemy side as possible. It did not matter that there wasn't much progress, that there was limited tactical success, or that a larger victory eluded both sides. The idea was to wear down the other side by killing. Let me be clear, the military reality is that Russia has fortified its gains. There are multiple layers of defense in place, and Ukraine must now break through them if it is to win back land. The more lethal its weapons, the better Kyiv's chances, except that Ukraine won't be alone on the battlefield. For every fire, there will be a counterfire. And this crossfire will kill thousands. An eye for an eye will leave the entire battlefield blind. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.